Hello and welcome. My name is OrangeBird, but you can call me OB for short. I stream every day on Twitch, and then I also upload my videos on YouTube. And today, oh baby, we're in the Bazaar again. Season 5 has come. We've got so many big changes. The biggest one is that the Bazaar is no longer free, unfortunately. But if you are watching this right now and you would like to play Bazaar, and you're interested in getting in for cheap right now for the next like a day and a half or 2 days or something like that, it's on sale. You can buy the base game plus Stelle, the new hero, for $20, 20 US dollars, which is more than half the price of the base game by itself. So if you're thinking about it, now is the time. So yeah, Season 5. So the game is no longer free to play. New hero is out. Future heroes, if you don't already own them, will cost $20 as of right now. No more rank tickets. Chests are no longer season exclusive, so you can get stuff from any season now. Like this. Nice. Fairy jars. They no longer come with a mint number, which I think is kind of sad. I really liked the mint numbers. I liked seeing that I got number 27,422 of invulnerability potion. You don't get that anymore. So that's a little bit sad, but it's okay. So I am playing on Steam. I have purchased the video game. Hey, got another chest and a rug. I'm the type to throw money at things that I really enjoy, and Bazaar is one of those. So I've given them my dollars, my hard-earned money, because I enjoy this game and I feel like they deserve it, and I want them to continue to work on this game, continue to make content. So I'm happy to do so. Anywho, we're gonna get into it. Playing Stelle today. New hero. She's got vehicles, drones, flying. We'll talk about this in a second, but all tools, apparel, all kinds of stuff. One big change you might have just noticed. You don't pick a starting node anymore. Everyone starts with 7 income and 15 gold. Which I like. I think it's a good change. That is awful. That is so bad. Stelle doesn't have access to poison, like, at all, as far as I know. So we're just gonna buy everything here. Well, this is fine. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, sure. She basically doesn't have any poison in her kit at all, as far as I can tell. That's from what I've seen. I've only managed to play one run today before I got on camera. So I'm not the Stelle expert. I actually lost that run pretty hard, only got to 4 wins.
I was just trying to go to the hardware store.
Trained. We will definitely be seeing a lot of Stelle. Okay, Bully mentions interesting. We'll be seeing a lot of Stelle in the next couple weeks, probably. So how do we want to do this? Your flying weapons at 15 damage. We can put this in. This doesn't do anything for Can we do this when your items start flying burn 3? No. Honestly, I think this is better. Just get everything flying. We'll get some regen and some health. Stelle does have quite a few sources of gaining max health. Some weird ones, like one of her items is like a bento box, and it says gain when you sell it, gain 10% max health, and then when you've made 50 items fly, it upgrades to 20%. Something along those lines. So her stuff is like that. She's got a lot of quest items that ask you to make things fly. So it is going to be an inherent thing in her kit. Knee brace and rocket boots. That's too good. And you know what? I'm gonna splurge. I'm gonna make even more health. I'll just take a free item. Box cutters. Pretty alright. They did nerf it by a second. So now it has a cooldown of 4 seconds. So yeah, I'm so far from my one game played. I like Stelle. She's interesting. She feels a lot like Dooley used to. She's very Rube Goldberg-y. You gotta put your items in the right order. You're very much looking like, oh, this thing goes off, then this thing, and you want this to happen. Excuse me. She's a little bit less straightforward than Vanessa, but a little bit more straightforward than Dooley, I've found. Just grab. Go weapons. Yes, 2 upgrades. Absolutely. Magician shield items gain shield equal to this item's damage. It's an interesting idea. When you haste adjacent items gain crit chance. Don't have any money. I think I'm gonna get rid of the balloon engine so we can roll. This is what I was looking for. More weapons. Get this out of here. We do only have 1 tick. I don't think I care about that though. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Rocket drone while it's flying has double damage. And you know, we'll just pick up both of these.
Come back and tell me.
A tool or drone starts flying. I think the darts is objectively better than the clockwork disc. Just run like that. I've basically only seen Stelle so far. I think every combat I had in my last run was against Stelle. Hello, Sapphire Dragon. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Everyone's playing Stelle, which, you know, makes sense. New hotness. Big new thing. Ooh, looks like we might be losing this. We're not. Sapphire Dragon, thank you for the follow. You had just pushed us up to the 25 follower goal to hit affiliate. Thank you so much. Hell yeah, thank you. Let's go. Exactly. And we won that combat somehow. I wasn't looking. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Now I just need to get enough people in chat to get there. It's our next step. I'm gonna upgrade the knee brace. It's only day 3, so I feel like that's a worthy investment. Giant Mosquito is gold now. There is a new combat product demonstrator. Dabbling Apprentice. We're gonna go with the Giant Mosquito. We got some regen. We've got some scaling, sort of scaling. You know, a cooldown reduction in the multicast. He's also got silver trained. Ooh, this is kind of spooky now, actually. I think we're dead. Huh. Okay. Well. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Charge adjacent drones, 2 seconds. I do have 2 drones, that's interesting. Absolutely upgrade the box cover. Box cutter. Altimeter. Charge adjacent items 1 second. For each adjacent flying item, the cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. You don't have to do it. I appreciate it. You really don't have to do that. Gonna make me blush. Stop. Shoot, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I want to get rid of the disc in this. I need $2 more. I really want. Okay, well, I appreciate it. That's sweet. I really want this flashbang so that we can take advantage of trained. I don't want to sell the rocket boots though, man. The box cutter is just scale. Hello, Holly Nelly. Thank you. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining. It's working. It does. It seems to be working. I guess we'll get rid of the rocket boots. I really want the flashbang. And of course there's Nufu after I just spent all my gold. It's lurking in the shadows. Well, thank you for joining. Thank you very, very much, honestly. Then welcome. Welcome to the club. British bronze item. Yeah, we'll get 10 more damage on the turret. That seems worthwhile. Little chicken. There's a dually, it's not a Stelle. So that's something. Dually does have a new item set that came out with this season, so there are some interesting things like the launcher core where you throw your friends at your enemy. This thing, during my review, I was a little suspect of this, but I don't know, maybe it's good. It's hard to tell. Definitely gonna take some tinkering with to figure it out. It feels like companion core number 2 to me. I see. He's playing catfish and hasting it with the levitation pad. That seems pretty good. We are kind of poor, so I'm gonna take the duel. Hey, look at that. Charge adjacent drones 3 seconds. These are going off like crazy. Still kind of poor. Yeah, non-weapon item. It's goggles. Probably should have gone for the chocolate. Do we beat Prince Marinara? We do have quite a bit of health, so maybe. Maybe our regen will be enough. Ooh, he's got a gold electric eels now. It's kind of scary. I don't know that we do enough damage, honestly. I think he's... Okay, just barely. This was literally about to go off. Ooh. Ticket. Okay, so we can make it to the Temple Expedition on day 9. Question is, what are we playing to get us there? Still kind of poor. Tempted to go with weapons, but I'm gonna take another free item. It's blowtorch. Mountain Pass, you see it, you take it. Prince Marianas again. So little ocean. Yeah, we'll fight him again. As long as these don't crit from slow targets, I think we'll be okay. Even if we lose this fight, we've got 2 extra XP, 3 extra XP. So it's worth it, absolutely. And any loot we get here is just extra value. I was kind of hoping, but I didn't want to say it. I'll take defensive stance because that seems useful.
But it's beautiful up there.
So we could do this. So this innately gives us scaling because of trained. I like the crit on this. Goggles? Honestly, considering putting in goggles so that we have a shield item. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you. Hopefully I'll see you again another time. Sapphire Dragon, thank you for joining. And thank you for sending the call out for friends. I appreciate it. Yeah, this gives us a way to scale, like, gives us an item to hit with defensive stance. And then rocket drone, getting double damage from flying. Seems really good. It'll get, you know, if it's hit from trained, then it's good. Adjacent drones. If this was a drone somehow, find a small shielded drone, that would be great. I don't think we need blowtorch. We'll hold on to this stuff, we'll see. I think this is a fine board for day 4. It's a gold electric eels. It's hard to beat that, honestly.
But I've seen my share of stores.
So we have a just standard throwing shit at the wall finesse support. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Is this, it still slows, right? Yeah, it slows one item for 1 second. We do have big shields with the wetware, but I think we're
Next
just
time,
fine.
boys, less blunder,
Yeah.
more plunder.
I would like to find either more ammo or a way to reload this flashbang. So flashbang got changed, if you don't know. Now, whenever it starts flying, you reload it. And also, you might notice that whenever you hover an item, you get a tooltip down in the bottom left of what all those things do, which is such a good quality of life update. This update is just
Any good fights lately?
fantastic. Everything so much better now. Want to use another tool. Charges 2 seconds. Battle drone. If you have another tool, tech, drone, or vehicle. +1 multicast for each. That's interesting. I don't think I'm going to buy it. I'm not even going to bother with the darts because we're probably replacing it. Obsidian Karaka.
Stillness. I
Double
prefer
damage.
Action.
When your items start flying, this gains 50 damage. When you items stop flying, it's interesting, but I don't think we're really doing flying stuff all that much aside from, you know, these two. I think we're gonna try to lean more into the slow package. 5 regen, sure. Give me Gorgon Noble. Yeah, Petrifying Gaze. We also have Toxic Clockwork Blades, which I would not be upset to get. Wouldn't even be too upset with a Nightshade. That would give us access to poison. And then, you know, we can transform it, turn into hopefully something good. So the only thing missing here is like
Like to work.
a haste source, I guess. We have plenty of weapons, plenty of shields, toxic clockwork blades. I'm cool with that.
The more I
I'll take a loot item. Free XP every day of the week. And curio. I'm gonna hold on to this. Sell that. Hold on to you. We could drop both of these and do like something like this, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the flashbang still. I don't think we need the angle grinder drone. Doesn't seem super useful, and then by getting rid of that, I'm fine to get rid of the joystick.
I got everything you need.
I'm really hoping for damage, health, crit chance. We don't have poison, we don't have a heal item. Or do we want the damage is the question. You know what? I'm gonna put all of it into the rocket drone. It just inherently has double damage.
Reuse everything.
They changed this yet? They did change Harkuvian launcher. Now it's literally just 3 seconds, deal 100 damage. It's interesting, at the very least. +1 slow duration. Yeah, sure. Get it on the eels. Alright.
What specs are
We
you
just need a
running?
better shield item, really. That's all we're missing.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
Better shield item, which could replace this and this. So, like, we have 3 slots to work with here. We want some of those slots to be, one of those slots to be the flashbang with a way for it to go off more than once. And then the other 2 slots we want to be a shield item of some sort. Ideally. And it looks like we're just fucking dead because Mac has 600
I learned a century.
regen on day 5. So, that's super cool. We also don't have any source of healing or anything to cleanse our poison. Medium items we do like.
I'm pretty laid back.
Adjacent burn items gain burn. Use another tool or vehicle to charge in a second. Security drone. For each adjacent tool. Not really sold by any of those. Here we go, in-flight meal. This is one of the ways that Stelle can gain max health just in her own kit. So, medium food item, 6 seconds, heal 50. When your items start flying, it gains 50 heal for the fight. When you sell it, gain 5% max health. And then if you make 50 items fly, it has double max health gain. So, when you've completed the quest, at silver, this will get 10% max health.
And I'll trot it to you.
There's a fire hose, man. Get this shit out of here. Fire hose.
Free ride home. Thought it was weird.
What was I saying? At silver, with the quest completed, this will get 10%. Gold will be 20. I'm assuming diamond will be 30. I haven't actually seen it, but it's my assumption. Pill buggy is just another. Bro, it's another spike shield. It's another crusher claw. I hate this. This whole kit of like, I've got a big shield item, so you die now. I hate that stuff, man. Tethers is interesting. Don't think we're gonna take it. I'm really looking for a small shield item. Dire mosquito again. We're back. Oh, this isn't giant mosquito, sorry. This is dire mosquito. Paralyzing rush would go crazy, man. Go absolutely insane on our board. Like, just... We're fucking dead.
Life's rough down here.
It has poison now. I didn't reach it.
Hey, Uncle Odie. Maybe I'll be training you soon.
That's so frustrating. I don't really want any of those. Yeah, we'll do Captain's Charge.
I think you had a breakthrough.
We have 0 fucking gold, I just realized. So we'll just take some free money. Free tool. Star chart. I do like me a star chart for the docks events.
This is like a sport, right?
Oh, we've lost 2 PvE fights this run. We do have a crazy amount of health. And we're fine on luck. What is this? Sky Spirit Ashes. At the start of each fight, enchant 2 items from the fight. When it's transformed, enchant it. This is crazy. It's got a shiny retort. Fiery emerald. Just have a lot of items versus slow. It's like that's kind of good. But we have 200 poison. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. Rocket drone got there. Alright, we're up to 4 minutes. We're not dead yet. Slow item. Nicola. Charge adjacent items 3 seconds. Slow adjacent items for 1. It's interesting. At the very least. I'll hold on to it. We've only made 6 things fly. We're never completing that, man. Might just be selling it for the 5%, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we go 1, 2, 3 to each fight, so it's gonna take us a million fights to get to the 50 mark. Excuse me. I'm starting to think my board is kind of bad. It's super reactive, I guess.
Will you leave me alone now? I've got a lot of work to do.
Flamer's good.
Yes! Flying high.
And gold tier
I
skills.
will not train you to kill.
Creeping chill.
I think you will be ready.
It's super reactive. Takes forever to scale up. What if we just did this? Need a way to make stuff fly. A small item that makes stuff fly. Give me this guy again. Maybe we get an upgrade to the Clamor. This doesn't get double damage because it's not flying. This is already out of ammo. I think this is significantly worse than our board was just a minute ago, to be entirely honest. So I think what we do here is we drop the flashbang and the Nicola, and then put back in the doodad, the Karaka, that gives us access to flying.
We've really got to clean up these streets. Maybe a giant
Fish, I'm not buying that. I'm sorry, I'm just not. So we take these out, put this in, so that way he can get flying, and this can get flying, because I don't care about this being slowed by the fire hose. Because it's going to get charged by the enemy items. I'm fine getting rid of the box cutter, and we don't have to shield it. They were denied. We'll go to the docks, use our star charge to get extra XP. Sure.
Seagate is a fine place
Give me more knee brace
silver,
value.
Gold, diamond, it all comes down to confidence.
Yeah, screw it, we'll just send it.
Hi, I'm Stelle Ingenious. Wanna fight?
There are some Stelle items that I
Want
think
to help me
are
test my design?
really, really, really good. I think I'm not playing any of them currently. Jetpack, Bill Buggy. Just now starts. Oh, he's just playing tethers to up, down, up, down, up, down over here. I see. We do have a lot of scaling, but he has a lot of shields and damage. There goes half our fucking health, and now we're dead because we don't have any healing.
Thought you could win with those specs?
Yeah, this isn't working out as well as I wanted it to. We might have to drop the electric heals. I hate it, but Jules. I don't know. I don't know that Jules does anything that I care about. Yeah, not really.
So you can do this.
Ammo for our flashbang, baby. Or do we put it on the Nikola? Hello, Will, from the Discord server. Hello, welcome. I am playing the Bazaar today. And if you... Okay, well, there's a package, if I've ever seen one. I'm sorry, electric wheels, you gotta get out of here. That's a lot of money, though.
For the good of all.
I'm playing the Bazaar, and if you've never heard of the Bazaar, it is an asynchronous PvP auto battling card game, which sounds insane when I say all of those words out loud. But so the way it works is you play as one of various heroes, and you go into different shops each day at each hour, and you pick up items and you put them on your board. All of these items have cooldowns, and then they do various things to try to disrupt or harm your opponent. And then you, at the end of the day, you fight someone else, someone else's board that they have made, who was also on the same day as you. It's a lot of fun. I very much enjoy it. It's one of these two items start flying, so I can reload this. And it reloads entirely. Yeah, we're gonna do that. One of the things I really love about the Bazaar... What the fuck does this do, man? One of the things I love about the Bazaar is that it's very, very flexible. Like, every game is so wildly different. It's very much a roguelike in that sense. And then, on top of that, it's turn-based. Sort of turn-based, but it's asynchronous. So, like, whenever you play against other people, you're playing against their ghost. You're playing against saved data of their run. So you can take as much time as you want to think about, to make decisions and think about what you're doing. Yeah, you can take as long as you want. So like right now, I'm going to spend the next 30 seconds looking at this and figuring out what it does. So 4 seconds, one item starts flying. It's got a bunch of quests. The quests are make weapons fly 10 times, make shield items fly, and make burn items fly. And so once you've completed these quests, then these unlock, and it gives your flying weapons, shield, and burn items multicast. Weapons flying, I know, right? Yeah, so this is the new character that just came out with Season 5. She's like a mechanic, and she builds flying machines and shit like that. So one of her mechanics is making things fly, which I don't really have anything on my board that does that. But like this, like the solar drone. It's a small just means it takes up 1 slot on your board. It is a vehicle, a tech item, and a drone. There's a lot of items that care about different tags. So for instance, I guess this is the best one. Different tags, like weapon is a tag. So like this one is a large property. Large takes up 3 slots. Property is a tag. Game right now, so this recently changed within the last like 48 hours. Used to be free. It's not free anymore because the company couldn't support it, unfortunately. But right now on Steam, you can get the Bazaar, the base game, plus the new character Stelle for $20, 20 US dollars. So, and that's an introductory, like, flash sale they're doing here in 2 days. That's not going to be around anymore. Yeah, it is cheaper than others. However, here in like 2 days, the base game will be $45, and then each character that you do not own. So the base game comes with Pig, Vanessa, and Dooley. Those are the 3 base characters. And then there are 2 other characters that you can purchase. Stelle, the newest one, she's one of them, and then Mac. Each of them, think of them as DLC, basically. They're $20 each. So here in 2 days, base game will be $45. Each additional character will be $20. I'm not super happy with that pricing. I do feel like it will change here pretty quickly. But that is currently what they have it set at. So, do what you will with that information. Yeah, if you'd asked me last week, I would have said it's free. Go play it right now. But unfortunately, it's not the case anymore. And on one hand, I am very upset that they've made this change because, like, one of the big things that they've been touting for the longest time since this game was in beta was that the Bazaar is always going to be free. You're never going to have to buy anything. Unfortunately, it just wasn't realistic. This is really good. The free-to-play model just didn't work out for them. Their only source of income was a monthly subscription that you could, spend money on to, multi-tool's really good. You could spend that subscription, you get that subscription so that way you get more rewards at the end of each run, and it wasn't enough for them, unfortunately. Which, I'm not super happy about, but I'm more interested in them being able to continue to keep the game going than you know, go under because they wanted to stick to their guns and keep the game free.
Good luck. Go ahead.
Because, like, I'm a realist. I understand, like, it costs money to, you know, to have servers and to pay people to work on the game and all that. Like, I get it. I completely understand. So I understand the need for income, and running a free game is hard.
Another round.
You know, a lot of. Thank you, Will, for the follow. I really appreciate it.
This must be at
It's hard to run a free game successfully.
least better.
You know, look at, I don't know, League of Legends is not a good example, I'll be honest.
Every day on these streets teaches me so
Slow
much.
or restorative? So this is another mechanic, not to break my train of thought, I'll come back to that. Another mechanic is that you can enchant your items to give them different effects. So, like, I can enchant something with healing, so I can, like, make it so my multi-tool, when it goes off, it heals me. Or, you know, the steam hose heals me, whatever. Or with slow, so that, you know, my multi-tool or steam hose will slow something when it goes off. I think I'm going to go with Tranquil Spring. And I don't know, put it on the fire hose. Neither one of those is super great. But yeah, like, look at games like League of Legends, for instance. The reason that they're so successful is because they over the years have built this following of people that are willing to spend $1 trillion on their skins. Whereas a game like, I'm trying to think of literally any other free game that fucking sucks. For some reason I'm blanking. I don't know. What's a free game that no one really likes? Shit, I don't know. Some gacha game. Think of, like, gacha games. You know, their only real source of income is coercing you into spending money on the game. And so, like, every company kind of has to do that in a way. And, like, it's really hard to be successful at that. And so, in my opinion, at least, I think it's better to just, you know, cut your losses, be like, yeah, you're right, we didn't succeed as a gacha game, so we're gonna go and make it so you do actually have to spend money to play the game. I think that's better, to be more realistic and, like, actually make sure that your stuff continues to exist.
Do not let them pass.
Because this game, like, just looking at this screen right here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, we'll say 25 for this because this doesn't change, 26 for the board itself, 27 for the chest, 28 for the little gear icon, 28 different individual pieces of art, 29 if you want to include the border around the cards because those are different, 29 different pieces of art. Assuming they have a team of artists, you know, that's a lot of people to pay just to make the game look the way it does. That's not even including running the damn thing, or paying the people that code the damn thing. Flame Coil Gem is just so good for us. This doesn't care about slows. Ice Watch Warden says, when you freeze, poison, burn, charges a second. We only have one burn item, and it goes off every, like, roughly 6 seconds because it gets slowed. So this actually doesn't do anything for us. Spirit Diffuser I've never had success with, so I'm just going to take the thing, but maybe I'll win with it. And I'm going to throw it on Steam Hose. So Flame Coil Gem, it's got a bunch of text on it. I only care about this bottom part. It says, when you sell it, enchant your leftmost item with Fiery. And items that already burn, if they are enchanted with Fiery, they get double burn. Which means that now, when I slow, it's going to gain effectively 12 burn. So it's going to scale up a lot faster. Shielded Exoplasm is pretty bad. I'm just going to sell it. And then we can also Arson, exactly. Weird. So, another thing I really like about the Bazaar is that, like, you can look at the items on your board, and it kind of tells a story. So, like, we have Stelle, okay? Young engineer, super excited to make airplanes and drones, and, you know, build all kinds of machines and stuff. But she's got a bum knee. She has to wear the knee brace. And she's on her weather machine, which I'm assuming it's this with, like, it's carrying this. I don't know. It is a vehicle. Like, this is a vehicle, but it's also a property. So maybe it's the whole fucking place. I don't know. She's on her weather machine. And she's got her multi-tool, you know, at the ready. She's got her healing fire hose that she's spraying everything with. Because her fiery steam hose set the whole damn place on fire. And then there's, I don't know, there's also a flashbang there too. She keeps a flashbang in her pocket just in case. Don't read too much into that. But it's still, I don't know. I just get so excited about this game. I honestly do very much love this game. That's my alarm going off. Uh-oh, it's almost time to end the stream. I'm going to try to rush through this run to finish it. But yeah, hopefully we get to commit Arson on this dually. Yeah, look at that. Look how fast that's scaling up. Blinding everyone and Arson, exactly. Exactly, you got it. This is scaling up so fast, and it just keeps going, too. That's great. Yeah, putting fire on this was a fantastic choice. And then you also get skills, which are just passives that work, you know, on your bench, basically. It doesn't matter. They don't take up item slots. And sometimes when you level up, you get to pick a skill. So we're going to pick slow skills, because that is what we're doing. So first time, use a large item, which would be the weather machine. Slow 2 items for 3 seconds. It's not bad. First 5 times use a tool. I've only got this one. I think I'm going to take slowed targets. Crit chance, it just... If you crit, when it goes off, it does double whatever it was going to do. That's all crit chance does. It's just like any other video game. This is neat. It's very, very slow, though. Kind of just looking for upgrades at this point. I'm pretty happy with my board the way it is. I will absolutely spend $10 to gain some XP. Getting ahead in XP is always worth it. So this is another thing. On the halfway point of each day, you fight a PvE fight, so a monster. And you'll get XP, you'll get gold, and if you win, you'll get one of their items or their skills. It's very important to make sure you don't bite off more than you can chew. Because if you lose to a monster fight, you know, if you don't kill them all the way, then you miss out on XP. And that can just end your run. You know, it'll take a while for you to get to that point, but Ooh, that crit.
Strong.
Yeah, we got up to almost 100% crit chance. Snowflake. Okay, interesting.
And upward.
I'll just take a loot item. Loot items typically give you passive bonuses to your items whenever you sell them.
Are you prepared?
I'm going to take the upgraded slow targets to make sure that we hit 100% crit chance. Loot items, when you sell them, they do something. So like, sharpening stone gives your weapons damage. Feather gives everything cooldown reduction, which is fantastic. Yeah, getting these to under 5 seconds is really good. I don't know that we're ever going to use the Nicola, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. And then we just randomly get to enchant something else with healing. So we'll hit the multi-tool. I'd like to save the enchant on my weather machine for something actually good, I guess.
When we're done here, stop by my shop for a tune-up. Hope you brought your
I don't know what
parachutes.
that good enchant will be, but maybe we'll see if I ever get the opportunity. This guy's got 2 rivet guns. However, we have a fire hose that another line of text on this that I hadn't realized until literally just now. Cleanse half your burn. So that just takes off
Enjoy your little moment.
half the burn that he was applying every time this goes on. Along with, whenever you heal, if you look at the bottom left, recover your health up to your max health and cleanses 5% of your poison and burn. So both of these healing cleanses 5%, and then this cleanses half. So it's kind of hard to kill us with burn or poison. We need some regen, transform items. I'm gonna go to Park Queen.
Master Merchant, I can.
Start of each day, get a small food item. Sell a food item, gain 1 regen. Sure.
Where's Midsworth? Oh,
not
did
bad.
he see the close a deal?
Aha. Upgrade our weather machines. Now it gives 4 of our items flying. Freezes an item on each player's board for 2.5 seconds. And slows everything for 2 seconds. Really good. And the shrouded figure gives you free,
They said I'd never make
not
it
free,
on my
but
own.
$4
What they're
XP.
saying now.
Tool. So we do have 3 days left. So this is kind of insane. I'm gonna upgrade the wrench
Don't tell me form is your
so
smith.
that at the start of
My
each
word
day,
for the glory of
it will
Celeste.
upgrade our gold tier tools. When do you usually stream? Every day, Monday through Sunday, from 6 p.m. UTC to 7 p.m. UTC, which is, you know, technically my stream. According to that schedule, my stream ended 12 minutes ago. Those are my official times. Almost every single day I go past that time. I'm really bad about ending on time because I get so wrapped up in everything. So yeah, I only schedule myself for an hour because streaming is just my hobby. 3:12. Yeah, so that would be. Yeah, so I normally stream from 2 to 3 p.m. EST. Let's get some prestige back.
Good food. I bet you
But
feel
yeah,
amazing.
streaming's just my hobby. I do have a day job. Unfortunately, I fucking hate it. But I don't know why I took the gold there. I meant to take the chocolate. So yeah, I only give myself an hour each day because I do work most days. Days I don't work, however, I'll start my stream at roughly the usual time, and then I'll just keep going until I get tired, I guess. just because I got nothing better to do. Right now I'm working night shift. So I have to keep myself awake during the night on my weekends. And that's hard to do, man, honestly. My wife is on a different sleep schedule from me. And,
That's a 24%
you know, she's going to bed at night, so I gotta try my best
You've learned much today.
not to. I just realized that charges a weapon. Yeah. Food. Give me one regen, please.
You have great potential. Let me train you.
I do have a wife. This is gonna sound cheesy, but she is literally my best friend, and she is the
Mastery over it.
the smartest person that I've ever met. If you ever heard like the my wife guy, that's me. I'll talk about her at every opportunity I get.
I've roamed these seas since before the first.
Yeah, she's fantastic. She's a painter. She's an artist of various sorts. Super into reading. She plays video games as well. We have played quite a few games together. Most recent one was Split Fiction, which we kind of bounced off of, unfortunately. It's gonna be upgrading my flashbang.
Now go out there and be a
We played It Takes Two. Absolutely loved it. Adored the shit out of that game. Enjoyed every second of it. Gumball machines, please. We don't have space for that. And then Split Fiction, we were like, oh yeah, it's by the same people. It's gonna be great. It's perfect for, you know, what we want. I'm done with Star Chart. And I have... Oh, Wrench doesn't care about how many tools you have. That's good.
This is like
Yeah, we were like, Split Fiction's by the same people, like it's gonna be great, and then we played it and it just didn't quite scratch the itch, you know? It wasn't quite the same. Thank you. I am very much a lucky guy, and she is great. I tried my best to remind her of that as often as I can, about how lucky I am to have her.
Got talent. You should put it toward nobler.
And I try my best to live up to the idea that I have of, you know, someone that is worthy of her, I guess. If that makes sense. I feel like I said that sentence inside out.
Life is at the edge of the
Like,
foundation. They wait to be
I have an idea in my brain of like, you know, this kind of person is worthy of being with her, and I try very, very hard to be that person. Which I'll admit, I don't usually hit that mark like I would like to, but I try. I try.
so cold.
Yeah, makes sense. Good. I'm glad I'm not just talking nonsense here. Sometimes I just ramble without really knowing where we're going.
But I am very old.
Cooldowns increased by 2 seconds. This is kind of unintuitive if you haven't played the Bazaar for a long time, but lethargy is actually really, really, really good on our board. Because we're playing damage over time, lethargy slows down the enemy by 2 seconds. Sure, it slows down us by 2 seconds as well, but it slows down the enemy for 2 seconds, by 2 seconds, and then it gives us 2 more seconds of damage time for our burn to kill them, basically. It just slows down the combat so that we have a better chance of killing them with burn. So it feels unintuitive. It took me a long time to really
What specs
wrap
do
my
you
head
like?
around that whenever I start
Oh, good.
playing, but
My dreams are
hear a lot of things I have to decipher. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad I'm not talking nonsense here. This is still 1 second, even with the lethargy. I think we're okay though. I don't know that he's gonna be able to. Ooh, that 200 poison really hurts. But we're fine. Look at that, 1800. Yeah, I'm. Sometimes my brain moves faster than my mouth, and my mouth moves faster than my brain, and everything just gets out of sync. It's a. I don't know. I can never keep track of my own thoughts. Look at that, 12 chests right off the rip. Bronze 5 moving up to... Still bronze 5. Only 3 pips for a 10 win. So quite a few games to go before we make it back to Legend. My goal this season is to make it into the top 3,000. Season 3, I made it to the top 5k. Season 4, I made it to the top 4k, so I want to keep improving on that. Talk to Talker to get everything out. Mouth moves. Yeah, I feel that. Exactly. Like, that's just... Yeah. I'm also, like... I'm ADHD, which I'm sure that's painfully apparent. And I only recently started taking medication for that. For the longest time, I wasn't convinced that I was ADHD, but a doctor told me that I am. They were like, yeah, bro, you are. This is cute. I like this one. And so I started taking my medication, but like, I'm also trying to not. I don't know. It like, I feel like it helps me narrow down how many thoughts I have going at the same time. Hey, you got Ring King Big. But I still feel like it's kind of like trying to grab like the water coming out of a water hose. I don't know. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting better. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying to like to judge people or anyone. It's just like my own. That's my own thing that I, you know, my own reasoning for why I'm like this, I guess. Mystic Legend Vanessa. I'm just gonna save my gems, honestly. This is wild because usually I spend them right as soon as I can, but I want to see what else comes along. But anywho, that's gonna have to do it here for today. It is 22 minutes past, and I need to go take a shower before I gotta go to work. So, as always, my name is OrangeBird, but you can call me OB for short. I stream every day on Twitch from 6 p.m. UTC to 7 p.m. UTC, but obviously that time, you know, I go past that time every time. So, well, thank you. I'm sure work will be fine tonight. I'm actually getting out a little bit early so I can drive a buddy to the airport. So, fingers crossed it's not terribly hectic tonight. Yeah, so I stream every day 6 to 7 UTC on Twitch, and then I also post my videos on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube and you've made it this far, obviously you saw something you like. So do me a quick favor, just click the like and subscribe button for me. I would appreciate it so much. And then while you're down there, leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite Bazaar character is. Mine is still Dooley. He holds a very special place in my heart. I just love this guy. He's so goofy looking. Like, look at him. There we go. Look at him. He's so cute. Yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know who your favorite character is, and try to convince me to not love Dooley more than the world. yeah. And then if you're watching on YouTube, stop by on Twitch. You know, hang out with us. And if you're watching on Twitch, such as Will, who joined us today, thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. Every little bit of interaction helps. Every follow, every chat. Not only helps the channel grow, but it also helps me personally. It gives me the motivation to keep doing this. And I really appreciate that. Anywho, that's going to do it here for today. And as always, I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.